Most American households have grown up on a common belief that there is no grocery list complete without three essential foods: bread, eggs, and a carton of milk. However, there are new products emerging that may slowly be replacing a portion of this classic routine: non-dairy milk alternatives. Before we go over these alternative sources, it is important to understand what exactly dairy milk is and the benefits it contains. Animal milk containing food products make up the dairy in our diets. This can come in the form of different varieties of cow's milk, such as whole, 2%, 1%, skim, or flavored like chocolate or strawberry. Other common examples of dairy products include various cheeses, yogurt, and cottage cheese. Cow's milk is a great source of many beneficial nutrients. It provides all macronutrient sources, including carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Carbohydrates are our body's number one source of energy, and cow's milk provides 12 grams. Cow's milk provides 2.5 grams of fat. Fat helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, protects organs, and is also another source of energy for our bodies. We need protein to build new cells and tissues. Cow's milk provides 8 grams of protein, which is a significant source, especially for those who do not consume meat products. Overall, cow's milk has a very balanced distribution of the macronutrient sources it contains. Cow's milk also contains a variety of micronutrients. Some of the vitamins and minerals include calcium, vitamin A, potassium, vitamin D, phosphorus, and sodium. Given the amount of nutritional benefit in cow's milk, why would someone want to switch to a non-dairy milk alternative? There are a few reasons why it could be necessary. First, the person may have a lactose intolerance. Lactose is a sugar found in milk. In order to digest it in the body, the enzyme lactase must be present. Some individuals' bodies do not produce enough of this enzyme, and they may experience uncomfortable digestive symptoms when consuming milk products. Another reason may be a dairy allergy. Usually the specific allergy is to the proteins that are found in milk that may give the individual a reaction when consuming dairy. If an individual is adhering to a vegan diet, this might also be a reason they cannot consume milk. The vegan diet excludes any products that come from animals, so cow's milk is included in foods to avoid. Other reasons may include adherence to a low-calorie diet or low-cholesterol diet. Higher fat versions of milk contain an increased amount of calories and cholesterol. An individual with health concerns related to overconsumption of these may need to avoid cow's milk. There are a few different varieties of non-dairy milk alternatives. We'll focus on a few of the most popular, including almond milk, soy milk, coconut milk, and rice milk. Please note that all milk alternatives that we will be reviewing in the upcoming slides are based on unsweetened, enriched versions, so the data may not reflect all brand and varieties of this particular milk product. Almond milk is one of the most popular non-dairy milk alternatives. It has a very similar consistency to regular milk with a slight nutty flavor. There are many notable differences between almond milk and cow's milk. To start, there is a significant difference in the calorie and carbohydrate content of these two items. Additionally, almond milk is not a sufficient source of protein. Other major differences occur in the potassium, phosphorus, and sugar content. Almond milk contains minimal amounts of these micronutrients and contains no added sugar. Soy products have been used for centuries in various parts of the world. Soy milk has a thick texture and distinct plant-like taste. There are only a few major differences between the nutritional content of cow's milk and soy milk. First, cow's milk contains about 8 grams more of carbohydrates than soy milk does. However, it is also much lower in sugar and phosphorus. Altogether, soy milk has a similar nutritional content to cow's milk. The biggest con is that many individuals describe the taste to have a very strong, beany flavor, which many people may find unappealing. Coconut milk has a slightly sweet, nutty flavor. It has significantly fewer calories than dairy milk. As far as macronutrients go, coconut milk is a significantly lower source of both carbohydrates and protein compared to cow's milk. It is also not a good source of potassium and phosphorus, but it does have the benefit of less than 1 gram of sugar. The two greatest concerns about coconut milk are the lack of protein it contains and the fat content. Most of the fat in coconut is made up of saturated fats. Americans are encouraged to consume a minimal amount of saturated fats because of their potential adverse health effects. Rice milk has a very neutral taste with a slight sweetness and water-like consistency like skim milk. It has many nutritional differences when compared to cow's milk. Rice milk is typically lower in calories and protein. Like most cases of non-dairy milk alternative consumption, the individual consuming rice milk would need to make sure they are getting adequate sources of protein elsewhere in their diet. It is also significantly lower in potassium and phosphorus, but is also very low in sugars if the unsweetened version is purchased. There are a few additional considerations to be aware of before substituting dairy milk with plant-based milks. First, do not consider these plant-based alternatives a substitution for cow's milk. As shown throughout this presentation, they are not nutritionally similar. In addition to that, make sure you are aware of potential allergies. Almond milk contains nuts. If there is an allergy present, rice milk may be the best alternative as it is the least likely to have an allergy associated with it. Lastly, just be aware of your reasoning for making the switch. Don't just jump on board because of the latest trend. Know your facts and only make adjustments that will fit well with the rest of your nutritional intake. Do not assume a milk alternative can replace the nutritional value of cow's milk. This assumption can lead to complications from nutrient deficiencies later in life.